One of the steps we've done recently is actually to provide more information to customers. You are the person who goes to get a loan, you need more information. After all, we've made this point in other ways. Remember, we also even put out on our website, you have information about banks and average rates of lending and things like that. It's all there. But again, we need to arm the customer much more. So the idea here is to afford him a way of window shopping loans, window shopping on your banks. So we now have a website. It was launched a week ago in a pilot stage. And this is really about the providing you with the cost of credit information. The customer will be able to window shop, from your phone and also from your other internet connections and things like that. This, we believe, will push the let's say the information, or rather will resolve partly the information asymmetry that consumers always have. When consumers go or borrowers go to a bank, actually you have very little information of that bank, how that bank compares to others. And of course, if the banker tells you, the relationship manager tells you, listen, you only have a week to come back to me, or 2 weeks to come back to us with this, or this offer will only be valid for 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you may not see all the banks that you want because we are all busy and so forth. So there it is. Consumers will be really armed for this. As you know, there has been concerns about data quality. There has been concerns about expanding the spec or the available data sources and things like that, and also the concern about use of this credit scoring in lending decisions or borrowing decisions. And I think this is where we are pushing on all this, including public awareness, because again, it may be that our customers have now, because of maybe mistakes in the past or because of what happened to them in the past, and they saw this mechanism as a sort of a blacklisting operation. So you get blacklisted and you're it's a negative list as opposed to also being supportive of you in terms of your credit information sharing. On lending, maybe more generally about banks or the banking sector, it's true we did say that we will, as a partial step, as a first step towards lifting of the moratorium, we would actually we'll go ahead with the process of licensing the 2 banks that had already been given, let's say, approvals in principle before we put the moratorium in place. And I think the point here is Dubai International Bank was one of them, and Mayfair Bank was another one. And what is clear is that we are still now in that process. And the next moment will be when we actually license them and we'll make the announcement. But between now and then, we cannot say, this is a matter between ourselves and them. So I would leave it there.